So yeah, 3-2, best of 7. It could go to the 7th game.
How amazing would it be if we went to 7th game?
I hope it does go to that. Yeah, I'd want to see a bit of a tech switch. I don't want to see heavy mech out of tilt because he'll get flustered and it's too slow, and the Lings would just eat him up. But yeah,
honestly, two tanks. 2 tanks. It doesn't need the tech switch that much from what he normally does. I think 2 tanks would make all the difference to his play in general. I definitely think, yeah, we've got it. So I'm gonna hit
Hellions.
Oh god, I hated the amount of times I've died to Hellions just from not even seeing them until there's 4 Hellions at my door. I know I've built the Lings and drones. Dead. Just dead. Nothing you can do. I might have 60 drones. No good. 4 Hellions. Wipe it all out.
That's it. Yeah, just pull a shimmy around the queen, and that's it. They're off on their own. He could do it. I mean, because he builds a factory anyway. Just to go to Starport and just build. Don't even get a reactor Hellion. Don't even get blue flame. Just get 2 or 3 Hellions and.
They're so great for map control at the start.
So Okidokes in the blue trunks. Oh, he's gone blue. I wonder why that is. We have the Zerg of Kainelor in the northeast, and in the southwest we have the Tan Tilt of Terran. He's doing it for the well, I was gonna say for the Horde, but that's the wrong kind of game, isn't it?
For the Horde. You talking Horde of Alliance, are you?
I was Horde all the way.
Oh, were you?
Stand Alliance. Yeah. I'm always. I don't know.
You always play the bad guy?
Yeah, I like to be the bad guy.
The only game I ever played as a bad guy, and I think this is true, was the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, I was Sith all the way. Is this the slow game speed?
Feels like it.
It looks like it. I was thinking that when I first saw it.
I didn't do anything. I might reset it. Well, we're early enough in the game here that let's go back. Let's go back and set it up really quickly. I didn't see myself changing anything, but you never know. Everybody starts to flag. See, after 2.5 hours, this is why Tasteless and Artosis and Wolf and Caldor and all those guys earn the money, because the brain starts to go a wee bit.
Need to hand over to Mr. Bitters and the Apollo now. Yeah. I don't know. Is it Mr. Bitters? Yeah, Mr. Bitters and Rotterdam normally go together.
So who's your favourite casters then?
Not Day 9, believe it or not. I don't think. I quite like Mr. Bitters and Well, I like Rotterdam. No, Mr. Bitters. The is he from Holland or Germany?
Mr. Bitters. I don't know if I know Mr. Bitters. Never
Mr. Bitters and they are normally on the. Are they on the North American? No, they're not. I think they're on GSL.
You've got Wolf and Caldor and Tasteless and Artosis too. That.
No, they're certainly not GSL then.
But anyway, I think Caldor is pretty great. I think obviously Tastosis are pretty awesome. Like, you've got to be honest. I think the Apollo calls the best game. Him and Artosis are the best. They call the 2 best games. They know the game best, I think, out of everybody.
I don't really like Biscuit a huge amount casting.
He's a colour guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy who fills in a bit like Tasteless, but Tasteless is a better colour guy if you ask me. Yeah. It's
what are we then? Who's the colour guy out of us two?
I think I'm a colour guy because you do the lead. You do the Artosis bit.
How did this happen? See, even with the podcast, even with everything, why am I a host?
I don't know. Well, see,
the most socially awkward out of everyone.
Are you really?
Probably not actually, because my job does involve.
Well, see, the history and retail, I have that as well. I mean, I do the whole teaching bit and bob as well, but
I'm in the position of power in real life. I'm a big mean gas engineer.
I'm just typical Northern Irish bloke and cheeky chappy. I mean, that's if there's anything we export, that's what we export as a country.
Cheekiness.
Cheeky chappy.
And green cars that blow up.
See, when we eventually meet, and there's a chance you might have to pull me away from a fight. I mean, I generally get away with it because it's all how you say it, but I can push it a bit far sometimes. I'm not very, especially the more drunk you get, the less you realise how offensive you're being.
Oh no, I go the other way. I'm certainly more of a lover than a fighter when I get pissed.
Well, I'm a hugger as well, but you know, it's just.
I don't know, just of the women though. I'm terrible for it. I don't know what it is. Pass. I don't know. Just get roundy when I get pissed.
So we've got Tilt in the bottom left anyway, and Kainelor top right. Will we continue this really off the topic conversation?
Yeah. Do you ever have trouble getting an erection when you're drunk?
What do you mean when I'm drunk? I thought that was a super thing. I don't know.
What, the old brewer's droop? No.
Just, I don't know. I blame porn. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Oh, just missed the block in as well.
That's it, the probe gets in, the drone gets in.
Here we go. Extractor trick. Are we ready? Are we ready? No, not yet. Not yet. He's gonna...
They do 2 laps.
He's shift pip.
Meters, they do 2 laps and then...
Well, it is Olympics coming up, and, you know...
God. The security did fail on the front there.
Oh dear.
I've got it all.
We should cast for 2.5 hours more often. I mean, apparently the shit jokes come out much better when you get that stage. So we've got expansion first from Kainelor anyway, with the orbital going down and blah 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 blah, all that kind of good stuff.
That's it. Fairly standard timings. We've got 15 hatch from Kainelor, and we've got the orbital command coming down at good timing at about 15 supply also from Tilt. Only 1 reactor at the moment. Sorry, not reactor, refinery.
Refinery.
And the 2nd barracks, but that's fine.
Here comes the gas steel.
Did he just shoot? He shot his own barracks once.
Well, you know, you can't be too careful. These are tricky.
Test the gun. Let's make sure the gun's working before you get out.
It's funny because we were actually talking beforehand before we decided to broadcast. Kainelor has that wee spot in trees that you can't see. We were talking beforehand about how much Terran play has changed over the past while. I do think that Terran especially has the most tricks to pull out of all the races. If you look at any of the pro play, the amount of things that they can do on a game-to-game basis are wildly different, which is why you need to scout Terrans an awful lot more than you do most other races.
I quite like the that's what I thought at the very start of this tournament, with Shatner's Bassoon being sort of hugely committed time-wise to other things, and he hadn't really played a lot of time. I would have thought if he could have got some form back before the tournament started, then we could have seen some interesting stuff out of the Shat. Just like the old school play, like Rush Banshees and stuff like that. That's very much old school technique. You don't really see it anymore.
You don't see it anymore. I mean, I played for a good 3 months playing only 6.5 minute Banshee. And most games were over very, very quickly, and that's just the way it goes. I just had enough of a macro game behind that to win, which is why I eventually switched out of Terran. Plus I was getting a bit bored of the game, and playing another race just made it fresh for me in that regard. But
that's true. I've been thinking of a race switch, maybe to Protoss, something like that.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking of going Protoss as well, just so that I could go random then.
Triple threat, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's more. I'll never be very good at this game, even though I did come 3rd in this tournament. I mean, I can't. The shock is. I mean, I'm the Bronze League player. I'm the only Bronze League player apart from Shat and the whole fucking thing. And I came 3rd. It just goes to show you at the same time, though. Although maybe a bit of a false position, I don't know, because I very rarely play against Bronze, and if they are, they're upper level Bronze. But even so,
that's it. But yeah. Speaking of other things that don't change, we have again the barracks push. We've got tilted supply block also at the moment. It's going to be another 15-20 seconds. He's overcompensating now. He's
building
got a few
two.
So he's getting a reactor down. He's got that tech lab down.
Yeah, he's going multi-queen though. To be fair, with a spine crawler, I mean, he'd be fine. I mean, there's absolutely no problem here. He isn't going Baneling Nest for the first time, but I mean, no real.
You see this and then you go Baneling Nest straight away.
Yeah, but there's no real issue. 4 queens is multi-queen sky.
This will be sufficient to tidy this up, but I've just been in the next 20 seconds I bet we'll see a Baneling Nest plop down.
I don't think
it's money already. Look at it, it's 800 minerals, it's colossal.
I don't think we will. I mean, there's a 20 supply difference though, to be fair, straight away at the moment. Factory's going straight down for tilt. And he's got his stuff rallied to the top. He needs to sort that out. That is going to be death for him very quickly. He's sorted it out. He needs to start thinking about getting expansion down right now. If he's going to tech switch, let's tech switch. Let's go Hellion. Let's see the Hellion. You see, I mean, Tilt says that he watches an awful lot of pro play. Every turn in the world against Zerg goes Hellion. 2 Hellion to start off with, every single one.
I said balls to the Marine. He's still throwing out 5 Marines at a time, and it's not going to have any traction. Again, it's the sort of factoring. Although, well, okay, so Kainelor is going lair and another hatch at the moment, and he's just. So it's more Kainelor's doing kind of a passive contain at the moment. He's just throwing up enough Zerglings that are going to keep Tilt busy.
That's all he needs to do. That's why people are calling Zerg OP at the moment, because he's went 3 queens, and most players go 4 and 6 at the higher levels, because the range of the queen has meant that it's been increased to 5, which has meant that early pushes etc. are just not effective. That early pressure that used to come from Hellions etc. is just shut down very, very quickly, and that's given the Zerg the opportunity to drone up and get their economy. But in actual fact, the game's probably been never better balanced than it is at the moment. I mean, good players and good play are getting rewarded, whereas there's no one race that's running away with it. The GSL at the moment is testament to that. In the the last 8, we had 2 Zerg, 3 Protoss, 3 Terran.
Yeah, straight down the
something. It couldn't have been any better, and the games felt very much that the better player always won. You could see who the better player was the whole way along. So it was yeah, very interesting.
So again, he's going for Planetary Fortress. Balls to it. Don't need it. Just get a
He doesn't need it because, like I said back in game 1, one of the Tilt's biggest strengths is his mule play. He's fantastic with his mules.
And it just makes it so much harder trying to build SCVs from a bloody Planetary Fortress, because you can't just select them all. You can't just select all of your orbital commands into one.
That's true. He needs the hotkey something slightly different. In fact,
forget that.
He only has one. I'm looking at his hotkeys at the moment, and he only has. Well, he has the 2 of them and 1, I suppose.
But that still won't work, because it will always build off the
orbital
fortress first. It would never build off the it would always build off the orbital. It would never build off the planetary fortress.
He has a starport up here. I would love to see 1 Viking, just 1. Kainelor's went for his third here.
The fake out there. So Tilt whiffed. He sort of like wavered the medivac out in front, just to sort of like. Just as like a fake out to no, there we go. It's been spotted by his own. Just to sort of like fake the sort of getting the upper ground vision.
But there's a drop coming here to the left.
That's it.
If I follow it round, he's going to go to the. Yeah, he's going to go to the. No, he's going to go to the natural. But he might stop on the way. But he passes a third on the way. He'll probably take it out at the time. I would just 1 tank. Oh my god.
Tilt expands again, which is very handy.
Yeah, I mean, if he can keep this up for a while. I mean, he doesn't want to reveal his hand. There's Zerglings there to the right. He doesn't want to go clear them out, because it'll give away. Yeah, it'll give away his position though.
Yeah, that's it. He could have like that. If he just loads it back in now. Load him back in. Okay, so it's A4, lost 4. Fine, cool.
Oh, I missed the drop. I was looking at the engagement down by the third, the Tilt's third.
One down at the bottom.
Yeah.
But the command center in the bottom does still stand. But the engagement at the top, basically, there's a drop of 8 Marines, 4 survived. But yeah, 4 fell. Some minor damage to it, but forced the large pullback from Kainelor. But Kainenor's gone and festers very quickly.
Really quickly. I mean, he's had such fantastic success with him. I mean, why wouldn't you? He's getting another 3. He's not even getting Burrow at the start. He's no. Oh, he does have Flare.
But that's a Tilt supply box himself, slightly there at 93 supply. He's going for the medivacs, but the factory lays fallow, doing nothing.
I just
needs to do anything. Just do anything with it.
I might go and buy Mr. Tilt. See, as soon as I'm in the I'm gonna buy him some lessons with a pro, because he's very nearly a superb player, I think.
Oh, a StarCraft 2 pro.
Yeah.
I meant like a pro, like a. Say what? Is that the winner's prize?
Another.
That's what pro.
Another planetary fortress coming this way. Here comes the Zergling scout. Then the sea.
Yeah, and he's serious about expanding anyway. But yeah, it forced the cancel on that 4th over on the right hand side. Good.
The bit that I don't really get actually is that Tilt's been playing this game for a long time. He's better than I am. That there's absolutely no doubt. But
that's what I mean, he's better than I am.
Do you remember when you started playing, when you started doing micro macro, and you printed out a chart to stick behind your computer? What was the chart to do?
It was the counters. It was so enemy has Zergling, counter is this.
Exactly. So
and that was it, the counters chart. Yeah.
Kainelor has done nothing but, you know, the same thing for a long time. So what's the counter to
he's split in two. This is good.
This is good.
The initial force will be cleaned,
but he'll take down a hatch probably.
He needs the big stim into the base.
Why take down the gas? Don't take down the gas. Go for the drones.
Big stim. He's gonna get fungled. 1, 2 infestors down.
But he's gonna get the hatch. Good.
That's it. Kainelor was desperate. Then he sacked his infestors. He just ran him in there just to try and delay him for another second.
Do you know what is OP in this game actually? In very seriousness.
Stim.
Larva.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, the health and lava.
The health to see when they spawn, it takes for. You may as well forget about it.
Yep. So, okay, we have a very unique situation at the moment where a Terran is on 3 bases which are mining. Not saturated, but they're all mining, and a Zerg which is on 2. Is he a macro hatch? He does have a macro hatch.
And Tilt's realised that he has lots of money, so he's throwing down another 3 barracks. He could do with throwing down a lot.
1 bunker. Many Marines out that bunker plus a planetary fortress. He's going to find not a lot of love there, I'd suggest, especially with the medivacs.
But he'll take this
planetary fortress.
No, he'll not. No, I mean, to be fair, they're paying for themselves a bit. 1-1, the Marines are. Mr. Tilt, what about a drop in the main? What about a drop in the main with 3 medivacs full? Let's go for it. There's nothing there. Take out infestation pit, take out spawn and pull, and then see where you go.
That's it. At the very least, just drop right in the front of his main, take out that macro hatch. Anyhow, as it stands now, we have the small platoon of Marines running out. They're going to find nothing but an overlord, but give away their position, which is good because he's going to run down the hill and find that hatchery again, possibly force to cancel. No, reinforcements are coming down.
What's oh, here we go with the load up. What I do find really interesting is that in many ways, I think we're seeing the growth of Tilt as a player. Is multitasking in these games has been pretty fantastic.
Here we go, Marines drop. Does he get the fungal?
He doesn't, but
it's fine. It's fine. Now the fungal will come on the medivacs, or there we go. All dead.
That was pretty ill-advised. That's the first time. Once he knew they were there.
He just said that.
That was that. No, he has tons of money. Tons.
More infestors and damn Zerglings down there, and yeah, he's sitting on 6 grand.
So,
where does he get the bloody money from? I just don't know.
Well, if you look at it, he has 68 drones. A Tilt has 49.
Plus muling, yeah.
Plus muling.
He's only got one set of mules. But yeah, he's still sat on 2.5 grand. That's more than enough for any Terran. It's more than enough to be bloody building Marines anyway.
See against Thors, or see against infestors, Thors, tanks, Thors, tanks. But if he was only looking this way, back to our conversation about unit counters. This is exactly what we're talking about. You have Zergling, you have infestor. Look at your chart, see what the counter is, build it.
That's it.
Especially when you have as much money as Tilt does.
That's it. He's even got the gas. I mean, he's got the factory sat right there near the front of his base. Throw a tech lab down. The armour is already there. Then that'll be it. He'll be making Thors. But the amount of time they take to build as well, it's not even going to ding his economy one bit. It might ding his gas, but I mean, he's not doing a huge amount with that. He's only thrown out the odd medivac with that anyhow. The large squadron moving out on the left-hand side, it's going to go to that base again.
But they're going to be shut down by exactly the same...
Couple of fungals.
Couple of banelines, cleans it up. No problem.
So, if he's feeling particularly sadistic here, just fungal those medivacs, and there we go. That's a lot of gas down the Swanee.
Yep, couple of infested turns.
I don't mean to be hard on Tilt, but he's got to change it up. Otherwise, this will be it. I mean, the sort of just the factors in the sort of the multiplying factor of those infestors is colossal against Marines.
I want to scream at him. I want to scream at him to say, you know, this is there for the taking. This is right there.
That's it. Yep.
Dropping, I don't know, dropping natural anything.
It's infuriating. He continues to build more barracks. He's now producing 14 Marines at a time.
I mean, his Marine production is ungodly. It's ungodly. But the other thing I'll say is, see if you had one Viking, and I keep on harping on this, he could scout freely round all his bases to see what he has, to see what's protected, to see what's not, to see what's in business, what's, you know. One Viking, he is totally unprepared for any kind of area. You've got Ultralisks out, so his tank production thing's been taken away from him, but
that's what I mean. If Kainelor saw 2 tanks in the medivac, plop down, hit shit a brick, and that would be it. It wouldn't entirely surprise him, and it would entirely, it wouldn't entirely counter him, but it would really force him to rethink. He couldn't just go swanning up with his infestors as he does and just throw a fungal down on the entire feckin' army.
Oh, Tilt, you are so nearly a really, really, really good player.
And I don't know if it's good or what, but it takes 2 retards like us to point it out.
But isn't this what happens? And this is one of the reasons why StarCraft 2 is such a fantastic game, because we can watch streams and we can do all these things. We have none of the skills that go to being a good StarCraft player. Tilt really has it. I mean, he has. This game, he's showed me skills that I never knew he even had. This game is about to end very, very shortly. Here we go.
Large river of Marines coming in, but then
Fungal.
all these Marines can be taken down by 3 infestors. And medivac production is also stopped, and yeah, it's done. Yeah, forget that base, then try and repair it, don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's
just
done.
Run away.
All those SCVs are dead, everything's dead.
Marines in production. He started doing something, he's built 2 factories in the lower ground.
No, this is all over. The infestors win it. Infestor are the counter to Marine.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
And I can only surmise that that Kainelor knew he was playing this game and he went and practiced his infestor play. I mean,
yeah.
That's all he would have had to do, practice infestors, because I've never seen him use infestors beforehand. And I even played a game with him beforehand, before the competition tonight, and he said, "Oh, build infestors." I was like, I can't use infestors, they're too micro-intensive for somebody at my skill level. And he was like, no, that's all you need to do is do that. And I'd never heard that of him before. He's very much a link-heavy kind of player.
So that's it, the twin-pronged attack from Kainelor, he actually did run a huge amount of
Zerglings in the main?
into his main base.
Yeah.
Just to cripple any reinforcements coming in. But Tilt still does not give up.
No, I mean, this is the end, but it is the end.
I'm afraid so, it's certainly looking that way.
We are going to have our first champion of the Scrunchable Cadaver tournament. Maybe our only champion.
Biannual. Once every 12 years.
I really thought that this would not be as hard work as it is. As much fun as it's been.
It's been alright. It's not been just bloody videos. If I had
the processing power and the time, that's
if I had the upload, then I'd do it in a month. If I had the upload to stream and not to have to render and then upload to YouTube and all that.
My problem, I've just got my problem's time. I mean,
yeah.
Wife, 2 kids, all that kind of stuff. Me being home on my own for this past short while has just meant that I've been able to do so much, and it's been fantastic. But
But they're going for the running. These unlucky Marines just get slap chopped.
I love that he's going for his level 3 armor. I mean,
it's gonna make all the difference, lads.
There's 5 Marines. Here we go. Come on, kick it. To be fair, I think it's pretty clear.
Yep.
From everything that this is it, but also that these have been the 2 best players in the tournament.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that too. It didn't surprise me at all. Yeah, that the semi-final was the same as the final, because the 2 sort of ultimate winners of the winners bracket went through, and yeah, nobbled the winner of the losers bracket. I still haven't seen those games, you know, even though I'm supposed to be casting them.
Which one's the me against Tilt ones?
That's right. Yes.
To be fair, I mean, without saying too much if you haven't already seen them, they get caught in the same problem that I got caught in when I played you. I mean, you were kind of fatigued playing that game, and it was quite noticeable that
it really annoyed me. I really wish I could play that game again.
Yeah, I mean, I was the same. I played Kainelor the night after I beaten you, which for me was a big moral victory, because as you know, you beat me quite well, nearly all the time. Let's be honest. But I just come off that big high, and Tilden said, "Let's go play now." And
I was just in a terrible headspace. It was real life and stuff. It's like, oh fuck it, let's just get it over with. And I had some bad results previously.
Yeah.
But then so shame. Never mind. In the next tournament, I will be coming at you.
Except the next tournament will probably be a different game.
Planet Side 2 tournament.
A Planet Side 2 tournament, a Shoot Mania tournament, a Total War Shogun tournament, which
Oh no. I love Shogun, I wouldn't even put that on anyone.
Look at the amount of infested Terrans. Oh, this is such a big stamp on the tournament itself. And a very worthy winner is Mr. Kainelor.
Sort of going in the initial rules. Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Till.
Too kind. A fantastic game.
To cast for a little bit. But there we go. GG. So yes, thoroughly deserved, I'd say, from both players, from both finalists for first and second place in the bi-triennial StarCraft 2 Scrunchable Cadaver tournament. It's been some good stuff really coming in. It's the logistical side, as you were saying before, is kind of hard, just with two of us getting all the people to sort of play the games and then trying to host them as well. It's it's been a bit hard that way, but I mean it will only get